Hello, dear Rogue Valley Symphony patrons and music lovers. Here we are in February. The Valentine's Day is upon us, and normally we would be rehearsing for a concert series that I call the Love Triangle Journey. And this concert series was talking about one of the most famous and inspiring relationship in classical music, a relationship between Robert Schumann, Clara Schumann, and Johannes Brahms. So since we still cannot gather, I thought I would just tell you a little bit about these three famous musicians, and then play something nice for you. So Robert Schumann went to take piano lessons with Clara's father and fell in love with Clara, and she fell in love with him, but her father was against the relationship. However, Robert and Clara prevailed, and against her father's wishes, they got married and started a wonderful love-filled life. Clara gave Robert 8 children. They also, when they started their marriage, they started a musical diary and a written diary, which is just phenomenal to see. Not just the love, but the admiration that they had for each other, and what a great inspiration they were to each other. So into this relationship comes Johannes Brahms. One day, this young, unknown composer knocks on Schumann's residence door in Düsseldorf with a letter from a violinist, Joseph Joachim, and based on that letter, they invite him in, and he plays his music for them, and they're both absolutely awed, and he basically becomes like an adopted son to the couple. Robert Schumann ends up writing an article extolling Johannes Brahms' gifts and basically calling him the successor to Beethoven, the next Beethoven. Imagine the pressure. Actually, Johannes Brahms was not very happy about that. He said, "How am I supposed to, live up to these expectations now?" So a friendship starts, and Johannes Brahms has the greatest admiration for Robert Schumann, who unfortunately suffered from mental distress and ended up, after an attempt to take his own life, he ended up in asylum. It was a great tragedy, exacerbated even by the fact that Clara, his devoted wife, could not even go see him. The doctors did not think it would be good for his they didn't want him to get too excited. So Johannes would go see Robert regularly, and he basically moved into the Schumann residence. And in this difficult time, the relationship between Clara Schumann and Johannes Brahms deepened. It is said that what Johannes felt for Clara was something between friendship and love. When you read the letters, the ones that survived, because Johannes actually wanted all the correspondence destroyed, and after some prodding, Clara actually agreed to destroy some of the evidence. The letters read as love letters for sure, but here we are in the 19th century, middle of the Romantic time, and if you ask me, I believe that relationship remained platonic. However, he was very much, he considered Clara the ideal of womanhood, and she was not unreceptive to his feelings. However, she had by then, I believe, 7 children, because one died when very young, to take care of. She had Robert in a hospital, and she had to provide for everyone. She was one of the greatest concert pianists in history, and so she had a busy schedule. Anyway, something happened there, and we don't quite know what, because those letters are missing, and that's also why this mystery is still with us. When Robert eventually passed away, instead of seeing Clara and Johannes really deepening their relationship, there was actually a period of a cool off period, and it's quite unclear who pulled the plug, so to speak, on that relationship. However, the relationship never went away, and mutual adoration was going on between Clara and Johannes for the rest of their lives. It was a beautiful, beautiful friendship. Many more letters were exchanged. All three of these musicians were fantastic composers, but unlike Robert and Johannes, Clara basically gave up composing in order to promote Robert's music, especially after Robert was gone. So it's a loss, but we do have a few pieces that she wrote, and they're really fine pieces indeed. I want to close this with a little piece by Robert Schumann called Träumerei, Dreaming. So enjoy your Valentine's Day, and know that we are all thinking about you and cannot wait to see you again in one of our concert halls. Bye-bye.